My name is Ricardo, and I'm a very creative person. I'm an artist. I love to draw, and I love to decorate. And my my friends, they saw my makeovers. I made over my bathroom, my living room, closet, bedroom, the kitchen, just about everywhere in my apartment. And I posted some photos on Facebook, and I let my friends see them. And they encouraged me to video blog it because they was asking for tips, and they said it would be lovely if I do a YouTube channel based on my journey to getting the room or each area of my apartment to the way I like it to look like HGTV, Pinterest, or Instagram. So it's like those me, you wanna know what motivated me to decorate my apartment? I was watching a lot of HGTV. I was watching Love It or List It, and I was seeing like these ugly, not well designed places, mainly houses. And I would see like my favorite interior designer, Hillary Farr. I would see her transform the ugly ducking places to beautifully swan type of houses that's functional, organized, and beautiful. And I watched Fixer Upper. And you know, Joanne and Chip Gaines with this show, I've seen them transform, see potential in places, even in the most ugliest places. They show there is potential in seeing the transformation. So when it comes to apartments, cheap apartments are not shown as much love as luxury apartments, because luxury apartments are well designed. They have all the luxury furniture. They have the place you want to stay in. But if you don't have the price to stay in those type of apartments, or you don't have the money to put down on the house, and you stay in a cheap apartment like I do, you just have to work with what you have. And me, I looked into my space. I looked like I took this as a fixer-upper challenge. And will you see how the place was before the makeovers? You would clearly see that my apartment was not the way I wanted it to be. It was not functional. It was not well designed. It was a nightmare. So I did my research, and with me having my artist background, I decided to invest in my space. So I begun the journey of making over stuff. And I just realized cheap apartments do have potential. You just have to know where to invest in. Some stuff you need to be cheap on, and some stuff you need to be bougie on. I'm a cheap and bougie person. You know what I'm saying? So just think of your apartment as a cheap apartment as a fixer-upper. It has lots of potential. And I'm gonna show you with art and design principles that you can make your place into a luxury home. You can make your apartment into a cozy feeling apartment. All right, so as far as apartments goes, when it comes to making over your place or getting the way you want it to be, write down what you love about the place and what you hate about it. Take all your hates and focus on solving the problem of what you hate about it, and turn your hates into love. Because there were certain aspects of the apartment I hated. And I took those hates, tried to problem solve it, and it ended up happening. I end up, and now I love my place, and I address every area that I could think of. If you love what you just saw, I will show you how to get there. It takes design and art principles. It takes investing your money into it. Because the thing is, you don't want to be too cheap. Because if you're too cheap, then the apartment's not gonna look as well. And then, but if you too bougie and it's too high end, it's not gonna feel cozy and comfortable. I like to mix the two elements together. I like to mix cheap and bougie so I can feel comfortable, yet knowing that when I have high quality decor or a high dining table or furniture, I know at least it's not going to tear up in the long run. I know I can carry it with me in the years. And when it comes to designing or planning for your decoration for your apartment, I like to go with a classic look, something that's going to be long term. I don't want it to be trendy where it's not going to last for the next 10 or 20 years. Yeah, so, and just think about it when you're decorating your apartment. Think about, was Rome built in a day? No. Rome took at least 5 to 10 years or more to build. When it comes to decorating your place, it's going to take you at least 6 months to a year or more, depending on how fast you want it to be. But while you waiting for it to be decorated, plan for your space. You don't want to, and don't decorate it all at one time, because for me, I like to go into furniture stores until that salesman know my name. Thing is, your salesman would be your best friend. They would alert you on deals. They will find good deals for you if you come in consistently. So, and your landlord, when it comes to apartment, your landlord, the right one, will be your best friend. If you pay your rent on time and been there for a number of years, your landlord will help fix some of the problems that you hate, will turn your hate into love. Like me, I got me new kitchen floors just by establishing my rent over the years. You know, it's ways you can solve the problem. And when you have the potential in your space, like when you have the space to work with, that's all that matters. And when it comes to apartments, as much as we love a house one day, it ain't gonna happen anytime soon. It ain't gonna happen anytime soon where we're gonna get a HGTV, well-designed house, and you're not gonna get all your furniture at one time. So, and the thing is, when you're doing your makeover or decorating, you're gonna go through phases. You're gonna go through phases and be like, well, this look good, but then a couple months later, then you're gonna realize, nah, I don't really like this. So, but all of that is, I'm gonna share all of that with you. I'm gonna share my journey with you entirely to show you what I thought looked good at that time really wasn't good. It was just a temporary solution until I get what I want. And starting off decorating, I'm ready for you to take your time and plan for the space. And sometimes when you're starting off renting your apartment, you're just worried about trying to pay the rent right now. So it's good to start off cheap, but once you establish yourself financially and you can be able to take over bills, and get it paid, then you're good. However, at some point in time, you're gonna have to upgrade to something else. And I'm looking, if you really like this video, and if you want more videos, let me know. But let me know what kind of videos you want me to do. So, and on the next video, it's gonna be called Cheap and Bougie. And I'm gonna show you in the Cheap and Bougie video where to spend your money at and where to be cheap at. Like my bathroom, for example. I love luxury towels. I love Turkish towels. I love masala towels. I love me some towels. That's where I'm gonna spend my money at. Now the shelf. Now the shelf I got in my bathroom, I decided to be cheap with that, but I'm gonna save that for the next video. If you like my channel, subscribe. This is Creative Rico. I will see you later. Holler.